Hello and welcome to video number 2 in my Crystals for Ailments series. And today we're going to talk about my top crystal recommendations for relieving and reducing and bringing some calm and ease when we're having a lot of anxiety. It's anxious times just in general when the fall comes and the holiday seasons come, but you add a pandemic on top of it and it makes it extra fun, right? There's a saying that I love: anxiety is just excitement without breath, right? So always coming back to your breath. I know I need that reminder, so take that as your reminder. Crystals actually work as really nice reminders as well. I mean, of course, they're vibrating in energy and our bodies are working to sync with that energy, but they also visually give us a reminder. So these crystals that I'm going to be recommending, if you have any or if you plan on getting any, set that intention. Give them their job or a program, as some people like to call it, to help bring calm to you when they're in your environment, whether you're wearing them or looking at them. But just to stop and remember to be mindful and conscious of your breathing, to take it in deeper than just your diaphragm, but take it into your belly, even placing your hands on your belly so that you can feel it filling with the air. And once it fills, holding it for a few seconds, holding it at the top and then slowly releasing it. And even better, closing your eyes and just imagining any stuck, dense energy, which, by the way, our thoughts and our feelings are also just energy. But imagining them releasing, okay? So my first crystal recommendation is selenite. This is a beautiful new piece that I just got. Hopefully you can see this. It has a beautiful Hamsa hand etched on it for added protection. And I always wear my selenite. I sleep with it. I literally only take it off when I'm gonna get in the shower or if I'm doing dishes. I just don't. Selenite's one that you don't really want to get wet. It's very soft. If you're cleaning, for example, you might want to take it off because if you bump it, it can easily just split right down the middle. But selenite is a very high vibrational stone. It's one that never needs to be cleansed. You can actually lay your crystals on it to cleanse. But what I love about it for anxiety is it's connected to the crown and etheric chakras, meaning your crown chakra, your mind. It really helps to calm that monkey brain. It's a great stone to meditate and sleep with, again, as I mentioned, to help clear out the thoughts. The thoughts aren't going to change anything in your life, so it's nice to just quiet the thoughts and to not attach to the thoughts. I'm just a really big, firm believer that so much can be solved in our lives with cognitive therapy, self-cognitive therapy, meaning what thoughts are you entertaining? So I really believe in meditating and journaling, taking the thoughts inside to outside, and working with crystals to help clear that energy. So I'm always going to recommend probably selenite for every ailment. Just get yourself some selenite. Next is beautiful aquamarine. Sorry, I have to bend down to pick up the stones. This is my favorite piece. I know it's kind of small. I just am so attached to this piece of aquamarine. I use it all the time on all my healings. I've even thought about wrapping it for a necklace, but for some reason, I just need it as a stone, almost like a worry stone that you rub. By the way, most of the stones that I'm going to be recommending are going to be bluish in color because that is associated with our throat chakra, and that is where we're taking in our breath. And again, when we're feeling anxious, we tend to do very shallow breathing, and so we want to calm and relax our throat chakra. So we are at selenite, aquamarine. Aquamarine's also known as the stone of courage. A lot of times when we're feeling anxious, we are not feeling courageous at all. They go hand in hand. Okay, so my third crystal recommendation for you is amazonite. Here is a very large raw amazonite that I keep here in my healing room. I just obviously adore this piece. Amazonite is also a very calming stone. It helps to clear negative, stuck, unwanted energy from our bodies, and it also helps to clear like electromagnetic smog. So here in my office, I have, you know, an iPad, I have a computer, I have an Alexa, and some different lights, a lot of things, right? But it's also my healing room. So I keep a lot of stones to help clear that electromagnetic smog out of the room. This is another piece, and I also have a piece here in my bracelet, which is my EMF bracelet that has selenite, amazonite, shungite, and black tourmaline in it, actually. Very grounding. So the amazonite helps to connect the heart and the throat center together. We can feel very, very tight and constricted in our chest when we're anxious, and this helps to calm, just completely calm us down and to remove those unwanted energies. Okay, next is the black tourmaline. Super grounding, super protective. Another stone to keep in your environment. Helps to bring you back to the present moment. It's very heavy. I mean, when you compare, even though they're the same size, about the selenite and the black tourmaline, I mean, this is very, very light, and this is very, very heavy and grounding. So it really brings you back to that present moment and grounds you in that present moment. Okay. Amethyst as well. I thought I would just share this piece because it's just so pretty. So amethyst really helps to cut the worries out. It helps to bring a detachment from like addictions. It helps you to sleep. And a lot of times, you know, if you're trying to rid yourself of an addiction, whether that be a chemical addiction, overthinking, anything, right? Anything can be an addiction. So once you have realized you've formed like an unhealthy attachment and that there's an addiction going on, anxiety arises. This is a great stone for bringing a lot of calm. Also, blue calcite. This is a beautiful calming stone. Great stone to sit and to breathe with and to meditate with. Kyanite as well. I'm just kind of showing you guys more raw pieces today than jewelry because, oh, they're just gorgeous, right? And fun. Okay, and kyanite also, another reason, and amazonite also really work with the third eye as well. The reason I'm recommending those is because the third eye is, yes, it's our intuition or our psychic hits, but it's also with our imagination. And when we're stuck in anxiety and in worry, we always imagine that worst case scenario. So this helps to calm and bring more balance to the third eye as well, and helping us to be more centered and to make decisions from a more balanced place, not worst case scenario place. Then lastly is blue lace agate, the most prized of all the agates. You can tell it's an agate because you can see the bands in it. All agates have these beautiful bands in it. This is probably one of the most peaceful and just calming stones. So if you are even to the point of having an anxiety attack, I would really encourage you to take your amazonite and even place it right here on your throat center. So those are my crystal recommendations to help bring about calm and to soothe the anxiety. Of course, it's not the answer, but it certainly is a nice adjunct to anything else that you are doing for anxiety. So if you're looking for something to help calm your anxiety, share this video out. And I would also love to have you over my Crystal Healing private Facebook group as well. Okay. Take care, and until next time.